The year 2020 will be a year that we will always remember. It was a year of isolation, social distancing, and for some of us, a year of heartache of losing family members. This past year, I lost my dad to congestive heart failure and my husband's brother-in-law to COVID-19. Two heart-wrenching funerals, two newly widowed wives having to bury their eternal companions. Funerals are an interesting occurrence. We cry, we laugh, we talk. We are sincere with one another. And for my family, it was a time to come together as sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, something that we hadn't done in over 8 years. We listened to spiritual talks on the plan of salvation. We heard life sketches. We told stories about the person's life. In my dad's case, each of my siblings told a story of something we remembered about our dad. We listened to the legacy that these influential men left us. But what is legacy? Do we understand the meaning of that word? The Merriam-Webster dictionary states that the definition of legacy is something transmitted by or received from an ancestor or predecessor from the past. Interesting. Something transmitted by or received from an ancestor from the past. I like that. Something transmitted. Transmitted to me that it would be the things that I have taught, told, extended, explained to my posterity for their betterment. It could also mean that we are passing on the lessons we have learned, good and bad. Not just about myself, but about those around me and how to be a better person, a better servant of my God. Thinking back on my own life experiences, the funeral talks and life sketches, and what those lives lost have left behind, leaves me with unanswered questions. So I started asking myself, what am I leaving behind? What is my legacy? Did I transmit or teach my children enough for them to stand on their own 2 feet? Did I teach my students enough? Do people remember me as a good person? Did I serve enough? President Gordon B. Hinckley stated, stand for something. Can I look back on my life and say that I stood for something? Will my children, grandchildren, and future great-grandchildren know how much I love Christ and our Heavenly Father? Will they know how much I love their dad, their papa, my eternal companion, my person? And most importantly, will they know how much I love them? Will they remember me as a person with strong convictions and a strong testimony? As a person that helped my students, my children, those around me in my daily life to find and follow their dreams? Are my own children following their passions, the place beyond dreams? Building a strong legacy is not just one event, it is a story, a life story. It is my story, and it is your story. So let us start this journey by seeking our legacy together.